Hello, welcome back. So, if you haven't watched part one of my school life experiences as a 100 level student, so do watch it in the previous video. So, this is a continuation. So, I was talking about the hostel. I finally gave up. My senior sister I was with her, she was like, Lucy, forget about hostel, try and get a lot, because people had resumed in December and here was January, no hope of resumption, no hope of a place to stay. So like she really pushed me. I was afraid, I didn't know anybody. She told me, see, because I tried to talk to my parents to help me about getting a hostel, but so my sister was like, but I'm like, how will I start going to Nsukka? Where would I stay? Just to look for a lodge or something. And prior to that, I already chatted with some of my classmates that were looking for a lodge. We were supposed to be 3, but at a point I told them I'm no longer interested. I'm going to wait for hostel, because I thought they were going to open most slots for hostel, but that failed and they had already moved on. So I started making plans for lodge on my own. So you know, all these people on Facebook that usually create groups about UNN, you know, unique admission, all of that, clearance and all of that. So I chatted one of the admin from the group that I know, because he was the one that helped me to get my post-UTME results. I think I registered in cyber cafe, but he was the one that was always passing information to medical students at that time. So I was like, I'm looking for a hostel, but it's paid, so I have to pay them. It's like an agency something. So I chatted the guy up. I searched for, I didn't want to come to Nsukka because I didn't know anybody. So I wanted somebody that was already there, that already had a lodge, so I could just come see the lodge, pay for it, move in. So I chatted the guy up and told him that I needed somebody that already has a lodge in Nsukka. I would just pay the person half for the lodge, settle the agent, that's him, and then move in. So he connected me with my roommates in 100 level, and that was how I chatted her up and I explained to her, and she accepted. And so that was how I packed my whole load. No, I hadn't paid for the lodge yet, so what I did, I just packed my whole load, my clothes, my boxes, my documents, a very big Ghana must go with food stuff and all of that. She told me that she already has a bed, she had table and chair, she had everything, that all I needed to do was just pay and pack it. My dear, if anybody tell you that they have everything, all you need to do is just pay and pack it, please run for your life, because the shege banza you're going to see there, it's only by the grace of God that you survive. So, and I believed her. The only thing is that she asked me to top extra 10,000 for that she wants to balance her former roommates for agency fee. So that means I paid double agency fee. I accepted because I had no choice. I was literally stranded. Clearance had started, it was about to end, and I needed to resume as fast as I could. So I accepted, but that was a trap. So I packed my load. I came to Nsukka to meet a stranger for lodge, because of course she was a stranger to me. I never knew her from anywhere, but God willing, that it was after I had experienced all those things. Now I'm thinking about it. What if she didn't show up? Because I traveled to Nsukka that day with all my load, like all these big, and I must go, my painter of rice, painter of gari, foodstuff, spices, tomatoes, everything Maggi that my mother had given to me. I packed all of them. Then with my clothes, although I didn't bring much clothes like that, but I know that I was with at least 3 loads. I reached Nsukka. I called her. Number was not going. I faced paralyzed. I faced shock, because tell me what I was going to do in Nsukka, and it was already getting late. If I couldn't reach her, where would I sleep? Where would I go to? Who do I know? I called her. Number was not reachable. I called the second time. It rang. She didn't pick. I called again. At a point, I got stranded. I just sat down on my back, thinking about my life. Who should I call? Who do I know? I can't even call my parents to tell my parents, because I didn't want to add more burden on them. But by God's grace, she later picked up. She picked up the call. She came and picked me. We went and saw the place. and she told me that the place was very close to school, which was a very big lie. Hilltop, deep up the hill in Hilltop, that was where this girl told me was very close to school. I needed to trek at least 30 to 40 minutes, and it's easier if you are trekking on a leveled floor, but this one you face past the part that is level, then you break and then climb up the hill. Then there's water scarcity in Osuka, so I would always be fetching water up the hill from different lodges. I saw Shege, and she told me there was water. That was my first issue as a 100 level student. So if you can sort out your accommodation, I don't think you really have much of a problem as a 100 level student. But that accommodation issue really gave me a tough time, because I can't even explain what went on after we had started staying together. But one thing I'm grateful for is that she didn't leave me stranded, because nobody is perfect. After a while of staying together, she started asking me to pay her money for the bed. It was I should pay money for the bed, pay money for the curtain, the table and chair. I'm like, we didn't agree on this. We didn't, and the amount was like 35,000, I think. And this is me that had spent, I paid my lodge fee on my own. This is me that she saw. I had no gas. I had no gas. I was literally eating every day outside. I spent the last of my savings eating out. Some days I would just buy Mishai bread and egg, 500 naira, and that was what I would eat for the entire day with pure water. And she saw all of this, and she was asking me to pay her, that she won't pay her money for bed, pay her money for table and chair, pay her money for curtain. I'm like, you didn't explain all of this to me. At least my sister was know somebody that is selling bed in Oka. I could have easily collected. I don't need much bed. I'm not a greedy person. I would have just collected that small bed and bought it. Or I could have even made plans or budgets to buy a bed for myself. And then curtain, like, I'm not going to take the curtain when I'm leaving. I'm not going to take your bed when I'm leaving. I'm not going to take your table and chair. I didn't even stay. I paid 1 year rent, but I stayed there till September. I packed out around September. But what I went through, I told her that I cannot pay for a bed that you stayed on this bed with I can't pay you complete money for a bed that you stayed on this bed with your former roommates plus every other, because with all the time that I stayed with her, she was always having her friends coming, that I felt uncomfortable at some point. And this video is getting long and I want to stop talking about hostel. So getting hostel and accommodation is really important, very important. And I don't want to tell the entire story about what I faced in that lodge, but it got to a point that I had to call my mother to tell her what I was going through. I should pay you 30,000 for bed, 10,000 for curtain. Like even the curtain that she's even talking about is half curtain, only one half curtain in the room, and the kind curtain is not even quality curtain. It's like all these clothes curtain, and I should pay you 10,000. Like, make it make sense to me. Table and but I survived, sha. So we are done with accommodation. I can't tell you the exact amount we paid for acceptance fee and school fees because it's varying. I'm already in 400 level. That was 2023. I can't even remember what I paid, but it wasn't more than 120. It shouldn't be more than one. If I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be more than 130, 150 as I did. But now it's getting higher. Yes. So see you in my next video.